Shaletha Page is suing Brandi Jackson for car repair bills after Brandi's daughter knocked over a parking sign, damaging her vehicle.
Miss Page, it is your claim that the defendant's little girl, that's this little girl here, is responsible for damage to your car.
Yes.
So I'd like you to tell me when that happened, where it happened, and how it happened.
On February 13th, I had pulled up to pick my girls up from the Boys and Girls Club, and I had pulled up in front. My girls were on their way out, and I hear this loud boom. I didn't realize if it was my system or...
I don't care what you heard a boom.
I heard a boom, and so I'm just looking around because I didn't see them, but I hear someone honking, and at that point I knew that I needed to get out of my car, and so I got out of my car, and
When you say you heard a boom, you know if something hits your car. Did you feel something hit your car?
I have a system in my car.
What?
I have a system in my car, and I listen to loud bass music, and it was so I was just like, I didn't know what happened. So when I heard the person honking their car, I knew at that point I needed to get out of my car. So I put my car in park. I got out and came around, and I saw these two in the back corner of my car. Her daughter was crying hysterically. She's trying to comfort her, tell my kids to get in the car, and I'm like, I see the sign.
Just a second. You see the defendant
Yes.
with her little girl.
Yes.
Her little girl was crying.
Yes.
I want you to take step by step. So you see her little girl is crying, and?
She's consoling her. I see this pole that's got a cement in the bottom so the wind doesn't knock it over, against my car. And after I tell my kids to get in the car.
So your children came out
Yes.
of the Boys and Girls Club.
Two of them.
You tell them to get into the car. This pole with the cement block
Yes.
is leaning against your car.
Yes.
Okay. Come up here. Tell me your name.
Sydney.
You remember what happened with the lady's car?
Uh-huh.
Do you go to the Boys and Girls Club?
Not anymore, it's closed.
But did you go for a time?
Uh-huh.
And tell me what happened with the pole and the lady's car.
Me and my mom were walking outside, and I grabbed a hold of the pole, and it fell over.
And it fell over. You didn't mean to do that.
Mm-mm.
No, of course not. Okay, go and sit down. You're a very pretty little girl and very smart. Terrific. So was there a scratch on your car?
Several.
I'd like to see a picture of it.
These are just so you can see what kind of car I have, but there's that, and then here's the actual pole and the damage.
Okay, can I see an estimate for the damage,
Yes.
please? Okay. You have anything you want to tell me?
I do.
Well, let's make it brief because you're responsible for her damage. $452 is what it's going to cost. You have an adorable little girl who told me that she grabbed hold of this pole.
Yeah.
Whether she grabbed hold of it or she was trying to stand on it, she's your responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
She's a child. You have to watch her.
Yes, ma'am.
If because of her actions, the plaintiff's car did not fly into the pole,
No.
there was an intervening act. And that intervening act was the fact that you didn't have control of your daughter. So if you're going to tell me that she wasn't supposed to be parked there because it's no parking, that's not the reason that her car was damaged. The reason her car was damaged was because you weren't in control of your child. That's the reason. And it says no standing, no drop-off, no pickup. That's not the reason her car was damaged. So I don't want to hear that. So forget that argument.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the arguments. Your car should not have been parked there. And your second argument in your defense was sue the city, not me, because they should not have put the sign up there. And if the sign wasn't there, then your daughter wouldn't have been able to topple it over into the plaintiff's car.
Right.
Both of those arguments fail. Now, do you have any other argument that you want to make? I just made it very fast.
Okay.
Those were the two you made in your
Yeah, I'd
defense.
like for you to see these. This is what the sign is in.
I know
which
what the
makes me
sign
think
is in. I see it.
that this happened before.
No, that's
Just a second. So now it's happened before.
I'm just assuming by the judge, or by
It
the
doesn't
looks
matter.
of the bucket.
It doesn't matter. The intervening act that caused damage to her car was the fact that you didn't have control of your daughter.
But
Your
she
daughter,
wasn't supposed to be parked there in the first place, Your Honor.
judging for the plaintiff in the amount of $452. We're finished.